I hope it's yeah too, cause on this phone, when I back out of it and go back in, it be acting crazy. I, Alright, let's see what's going on in this energy. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Ooh, something about an aunt. I heard something. I heard an aunt was passing away. Alright, I heard an aunt was passing away. There's an unexpected change that's getting ready to happen. Your ancestors are wanting to bless you. What is going on? My name is Ari, the Healing Empress, aka the Fly Goddess. Alright? There is something going on in this energy that you don't see. Alright? An aunt is significant. I'm feeling like there's a passed on aunt here as well. But there's also an aunt that's getting ready to pass on. Magician. There's an aunt that's been doing spell work. Alright? And the right decision. Spirit is making the right decision when it comes to this person. Or your aunt is making a decision when it comes to this aunt who's still alive doing shit on you. Alright? So let's see. A father is significant, or a grandfather. This could be your father. Yes, you were right. Alright, so this has everything to do with a father figure. Alright, this person broke your trust. Alright, this person was never one to be trusted. Anyways, alright. This person was never one to be trusted. Alright, you could have grew up thinking that you can trust this person. Alright, but most of the people that betrayed you the most be the people that you didn't. Alright. Let's see. Hidden competition. Hidden competition when it comes to these family members. Alright, there's an aunt and a father figure working together. Alright, these people work together to betray you. Alright. These people work together to betray you. Alright, yo, you got to pass on loved one that's going to show you how much you love. Alright, because this is fixing to get rectified. Alright. In the 3D. Somebody is blaming themselves for what they did, but we don't really give a fuck about that. Alright, you got a new love cycle here. There was an aunt that was blocking a love cycle for you. Yes, you were right. There's a change coming. You literally have people in your immediate family coming against you. Alright? They got to give you your money back. It's wealth, reward, prosperity here. Alright? These people got to give you your shit back. Alright? Fairies. These people are being attacked by spiritual beings at this time. Alright? Leaving. Tower moment. Somebody passing away. A father figure could be passing away. An aunt. Both. Shit. Either or. Either or all. Somebody has a gift for you or only you. You were supposed to receive this gift a long time ago. This is why they got to give it back. It was never theirs to touch in the first place. Alright? Somebody is calling you even though you don't want to talk. Baby, it has something to do about this money. A bitch better not call you unless it's about giving you your shit back. Alright? And I think they know that. Money is coming this week. Somebody is getting ready to make something right when it comes to your life. Alright? Are you ready to sign a new lease? You're getting ready to sign a lease. You're getting ready to leave. You're getting ready to move. Alright? You're gaining everything that belongs to you. Barbara is being attacked by your ancestors. This could be a cousin. Alright? You got an aunt that's attacking. Alright? These are your father's first cousins. On your father's side. You got money coming from the courts. These old ass bitches trying to stop you from having something, and now they all got to pay the consequences. Alright? Most of these people will just pass away. Nobody's going to fucking remember them. Alright? Spirit is not letting them get away at all. Most of these people are already forgotten. That's why they bitter as fuck. All right? Stole from you. Nobody will miss them. Absolutely fucking nobody. All right? A brother is significant as well. You got all these people around you that wanted to take something from you. All right? Relocation. Spirit could have brought you back around, put you in the lion's den just so you can rise up out of the bullshit. All right? Spirit brought you right back around all of the people who were talking that shit just to show them that that's all that they could ever fucking do. Nobody can put hands or feet on you. Nobody can do no spell work, but they can go to jail for stealing. Spirit use you to prove a point. You can't do shit unless I fucking say so. Manifesting you. You can do shit unless I motherfucking say so. This old bitch right here. This is the great aunt. Maggie, Margaret is significant. This is the old bitch that do spell work. This is the aunt that I was referring to. How convenient. She popped out. All right? She's one of the people that's going to pass away. Fake apologies, scamming, and illegal issues. Find out about the witchcraft. They are finding out that they can't fuck with you. You got old ass matriarchs in your family that do not want to see you succeed. Imagine the oldest motherfucker in your family doing spell work on you. Right? The oldest motherfucker doing spell work on you, bitch, you ain't got nothing but a couple months. So you stealing money, what's going on? You stealing money and shit, what you gonna do with it? You can't take it with you. These people would have did any and everything just for you to not have it. They didn't give a fuck who had it as long as it wasn't you. All right? Scamming and legal issues. Your ancestors taking over. These people can't fuck with you. Get ready to be stable. This shit crazy as hell. Some of you have jealous ass parents. They want you to struggle like they did. Can you respond to me? I said hello. A lot of you got parents. You got parents who ain't shit. And because they ain't shit, they want you to be like that. You know, you're not following the footsteps of that. All right? So, they don't want you to be greater than them. So what do? They do spell work. Because they're bumps. All right? Because they don't know how to fight the spiritual fight like you. They lay down and do whole ass shit like pay for spell work and steal from you. No, I said hello. I'm live on TikTok and first of all, I'm live on TikTok and YouTube. Please don't interrupt me unless you are wanting a reading. All right? You see I'm in the middle of something. So just because you speak don't mean I have to speak right then. That means that you got a fucking control problem. I'm in the mix of something. What's going on, love? All right, somebody tried to forcefully do something. Somebody tried to forcefully do something. All right, if anybody is wanting unlimited reads to the end of the year, all right, I got one spot open. Unlimited readings to the end of the year for $50. To the end of the year. If anybody wants unlimited readings, I got one spot. One spot. All right, if you're wanting unlimited reads to the end of the month, $20. All right, I don't care how many reads you get throughout the day. I don't care how many questions you ask. All right, when you have unlimited, Christine, you can interrupt me and ask me questions. If you don't have unlimited, you can't interrupt me and ask me nothing. All right, unless you're asking for a reading. Your dead grandmammy is fake, bitch. All right, ready to see you. Your dead granny is fake. Blessings is here. All right, you got a lot of people upset. All right, you finna have a lot of people upset within the next 24 hours. All right. Police is here. These people are getting caught up for the shit that they were doing. All right, they're experiencing unexpected loss. All right, they wanted you to receive this. All right, somebody's getting ready to take a road trip. Somebody is getting ready to take a road trip. Let's see. All right, so a whole bunch of shit is coming out. Somebody getting ready to pass away. The matriarch, whoever this old ass bitch is who's doing all this spell work. All right, this person is passing away. Now let's see. All right, let's see. Somebody is making the right decision. Again, there's decisions being made when it comes to you. All right, this is something that you're not knowing about. All right, somebody is recognizing who you are. All right, somebody is recognizing who you are, but not only are they recognizing who you are, they're recognizing that they can't fuck with you. All right, leaving. Somebody wanted to stop you from being able to leave a situation. All right, or from just leaving and moving on within life. All right, yes, you were right. It's crazy how motherfucker come on your page and be like, fake. Bitch, I'm reading cards. What the fuck you talking about? How is reading cards fake? All right, the house of your dreams. House of your dreams. Somebody getting ready to receive something. I'm talking to an empress. Somebody is tired of waiting for something. Somebody don't want to wait. Somebody feel like you're getting away. Somebody feel like you're getting away. Somebody is regretting their decisions. You are right. Somebody is changing something up. Oh, look at you. I just love you. Now, do you want a reading now, or do you want me to create you a lovely video? It is totally up to you. Okay. Alrighty. So I used some different cards. I know I haven't used these cards for you, but I don't think that you've gotten that I'm using the new cards when it came to. I know your reading finna be good, cause your spirit good. Okay. Look at this shit. Right on the top. Changes. Alright, look how my lighting up. Hold on. I was like, why I can't see? Changes. What you mean you hope so? You got changes coming in. Keep avoiding the drama. Alright? You got changes coming. Oh, shit. Support. Your ancestors are supporting you at this time. Spirit wants you to follow your intuition. Alright? It's something getting ready to happen for you. I heard you. It's due. Due time. Meant to be. 14 could be significant. Something was meant to be since you were 14. Something about when you were 14. You've been crying. Oh yeah, something finna happen. Yes, something is finna happen. You were purging because it's like you've been crying. Nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. You know, you're still here, but you're purging. Something is coming, girl. That was me the other day. All right, protection. You need to know that you are highly protected. All right, and going through this change that you're getting ready to flow through. All right, you're protected. There's some sort of communication coming in. All right, this is some sort of support. All right, accept the help. All right, a lot of us don't like to accept help. Damn, that shit came side by side. All right, so whatever it is that you could be worrying about now or in the future, there's no need to. There's no need to. All right, releasing. Person, place, or thing. If anything leaves your life, let it. All right? People, places, things, and situations. All right? A lot of times before God brings something so luxurious into our life, it's some things that we have to let go. All right? And it could just be a mindset. All right? It could just be a mindset. Get ready to celebrate. Okay? You're finna get ready to celebrate. I told you. It's a time coming. And what you gotta do? Nothing. All you gotta do is take care of yourself. This support that's coming in, you ain't gotta do shit. It's already written in the stars for you. Whatever this is that's getting ready to happen, you don't gotta do nothing. You've already done the work. Alright? knowledge. It's something about the knowledge that you know. You are very knowledgeable. All right? You are very, very knowledgeable. Change your tune. All right? If you come, look at everything in a positive way, no matter how hard it is. Challenge yourself that for today. All right? So whatever, if anything fucked up happens, try to find the good in it on purpose. On purpose. On purpose. I mean, even on the craziest shit. Say you walking and somebody bump into you and somebody ain't say excuse me. Instead of you getting an attitude, look, just look at it as somebody walked into you because it's a reason. You need to be focused. You need to be alert. You need to be aware. That's a sign that you need to be aware. You see what I'm saying? Somebody's bad energy. No, you don't. Don't say that. No, you don't. You think that you do. I think if we could all say that, but we're not gonna say that. All right, you alchemize beautiful energy, and you finna find out. All right, so don't say that again. You alchemize good energy all the time, all the time. Stay integrity. Stay in integrity. All right, truth. Be yourself at all times. You say that shit again, okay? What I say, watch for the signs. If somebody bumped into you and didn't say excuse me, that's just God telling you that you need to be aware. It has nothing to do with that person who was rude as fuck and bumped into you and didn't say sorry. It has nothing to do with that. God wanted to make you aware. God used a stranger to bump into your ass because you need to open up your eyes. Okay? Because transformation is happening. Transformation is happening. And that's what all that crying and shit is. And let me tell you something. That new moon in Aries that we just had, if I'm mistaken, this new moon in Aries, that shit made motherfuckers angry. It made people cry. Lord knows my ass was crying around this bitch. All right? Crying online. You know me. Just let it out. Let it out. God is replacing something. All right? Family, ancestry, generational patterns, legacy, and healing. All right, the inheritance. Okay, God is making room, baby. Last couple days, me too. Me too. You getting ready to receive something. You are aligned because everybody who doing that shit right there, right now, you got something good coming. It's almost like things were going good, right? And then all of a sudden you start having little hiccups. God trying to test your faith right at the end because it's already right there. Even if you break down and woe is me, you're still going to reach your goal. All right? It's something that God wants you to be aware of. That's it. All right? Honor your feelings. All right? Sit with yourself. Realize, why am I feeling like this? Then you got to ask yourself, why am I feeling like this when I got this, when I got this, when I got this? God has done this. This could have happened, but God did this. You understand what I'm saying? That's how you turn a negative into a positive. All right? The inheritance. What was passed down emotionally, spiritually, and materially. This card asks, what you have inherited of fear, resilience, devotion, silence, strength, or pain. I keep the wisdom and I release the wounds. Say that shit all day. I keep the wisdom and release the wounds. This is giving me the energy of 6. All right, reflection and observing. Do not think about your past. Don't dwell in it. If you want me to answer that question, I'm going to need you to send, all right? This is here. And hello to you. I hope you're having a wonderful day as well with your rude ass, okay? Damn. Think about your past. Even the most fucked up times, it's always something good in everything. Always. Say you was with somebody the whole time. They cheated and stole from you. All right? Well, that's a horrible experience, but what did you take from it? All right? What in you did you allow somebody to do that shit to you and you know that they were doing it? All right? What you going to take from that shit is how to balance your money. You always gonna be checking your shit. You always gonna make sure things are in order, and then you're gonna work on self-love. Because as long as you're loving the hell out of yourself, you won't allow certain things to happen to you. All right, or your vibration will be so high that it can't happen to you. All right, so you take the good. You take the good. Always. I don't give a fuck how bad it is. Take the good from it. All right. I could say some cruel shit, but I probably won't say that. The worst shit can happen to you. But are you alive? Then the worst shit could happen to you. And you can wake up on the other side. But even I will take something good from that. Because look at all the people that I helped. You see what I'm saying? To take the good out of the most fucked up shit. Then again, I don't fear death neither, so. Alright, destiny, intuition, soul ties, divine timing, alright, and spiritual truth. The eclipse. God is getting ready to eclipse some things out of your life. Anything that has you confused, illusions, temporary, darkness, all of that shit is getting ready to cease. Alright, something may feel unclear, hidden, or emotionally distorted right now. This often appears when not is all being seen. What I say? It's something happening that you don't see. Ain't nothing wrong with you. You gonna be alright. And I wish you would have inboxed me talking about crying and shit, because I would have made you laugh. You would have been crying at least for a couple of hours. Your stomach would have been hurting from laughter. But you wouldn't have been crying. We probably would have been crying together. All right, the soul tie. So the next time you feel like that, you don't gotta feel like that by yourself. You can always email me. You know I'm always up. Don't ever feel like you got to go through shit alone. Sometimes even being in a relationship, everybody don't understand the spiritual aspect. You could have texted me and be like, "Why am I crying? I ain't gotta do no reading for that." Okay, this is why we built that relationship. Okay. All you gotta do, look, next time that shit happen to you, say something to me. Please. I'm gonna get your ass. Okay? Thank you, ma'am. Don't ever feel like you gotta feel like that by yourself. Ever. Okay? Soul tie, a powerful, energetic bond. This card points to a connection that lingers deeply in your spirit. It can feel magnetic, difficult to forget, and emotionally consuming. All right. I keep only the bonds that are healthy for my soul. I keep only the bonds that are healthy for my soul. You should just spend the day saying out for me, you know what? Get you some paper. I'm telling you, as corny as this shit sounds, it works. When you be feeling fucked, get a piece of paper and just write down all of the things that you're thankful for. I promise you. God gonna be like, damn, all this gratitude she giving, and she sadder than a motherfucker. Watch what your ancestors do. Watch what God do. Next time you get in a way like that, just write down all the things that you're grateful for. Write down all the things that you know God saved you from, seen and unseen. I promise you, you will feel a lot better. What's going on? I promise you, you will feel a lot better. Legacy, lasting financial impact, generational wealth. This card ain't even supposed to be in here. Something happened. Like I said, I'm wonderful. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing lovely. This is Grand Rising. I don't know why I'm in a good ass mood today. I had a crazy schedule yesterday. I slept for maybe 3 hours in the last past 48 hours. But I feel great. Okay? The legacy. It's something that you're building. I just wrote some affirmations and trash like I to repeat. See, that shit make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta pep talk yourself every day. That's all. You know, shit. I be having to pep talk myself every fucking day. All right, it's nothing wrong with that. Hell, sometimes I gotta have a pep talk with myself every fucking 30 minutes. Whatever you need to do to get by. Whatever you need to do to get by, do it. But God is there for a reason. No burden is yours to carry. I'm talking about absolutely none. All right. The rival queen. All right, so this competition. This ain't your energy. This somebody else's energy. You got a hater. You got a hater somewhere. You got a hater somewhere. Somebody don't like the fact that you love yourself. Damn. Top of the card say love. Somebody don't like the fact that you love yourself. All right. The separation, distance. All right. Pause, heartbreak, or sacred ending. This is somebody who you're not fucking with. This is somebody wants you to feel bad because you ain't fucking with them. I trust endings that protect my peace. I trust endings that protect my peace. Yeah, this is somebody who you don't fuck with. Somebody who you distance yourself from. Most of the time it's family. Oh, I got to chill when I said that. Royal courtship. A respectful connection is forming. Remember I said somebody was... Something about somebody's jealous of a relationship that you have. I'm telling you. Didn't I say that shit to you before? Someone is interested or watching or approaching or has real intense feelings for you, and somebody is jealous of your love life. I know, and that shit keep popping out. It got to be somebody close. It can't be like a friend or something. Because, yeah, friend shit come out. But for it to pop out the way that it do, it's family. Because Spirit wants to make you aware of who the fuck this is. Spirit, can you tell me? Can we talk about who this is? Where's the characteristic deck? Okay. Characteristic deck. Where is it? Tell me, is it family? I said, tell me, is it family? 4 came out. 4th house talks about home and family. Get the fuck out of here. Self. Somebody don't like you. Somebody don't like you, baby. Imagine you being the sweetest pie and a motherfucker don't like you. 2. It has everything to do with your finances too. Somebody is just jealous of you wholeheartedly. Like, what the fuck? 4 is definitely family. Somebody is jealous of your household. Somebody is jealous how you run your household. Somebody is jealous of your household, your relationship. When it comes to raising children. So this, what the fuck? This is weird. 6. You know me, I'm nosy. I'm trying to get... Why is Saturn in here? Work and health. Somebody don't... Baby, you got it going on. And motherfuckers mad. Alright? And you might not think that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck? But no. Somebody is really paying you some fucking attention. Unwanted. Getting official, hard work, discipline. Somebody don't like the fact that you're responsible. Somebody don't like the fact that you hard working. You got a real life hater on your hands. You know what I think is crazy? When I be doing y'all readings and I be like, damn, who hating on you like that? Because I can feel your soul. And then I can genuinely see like, damn, they really fucking haters. You finna get something. They got to know it. Are they knowing? I'm finna ask, because you know I'm nosy. Are they knowing? Why are they so mad? Damn, this card just fell out. Damn, I wish I had the camera down so you could see that. You're going to be surprised. It says you're going to be surprised to how far this person would go. I told you this person don't like the fact that you are well off. And you might not think you that well off, but shit. Wealth. This person don't like the fact that you are well off. Confirmation. But I feel like this person knows something about something that's coming towards you. This person is, look, it's definitely a masculine energy. It's definitely a masculine. This person is jealous of your relationship with an emperor. This person can't manipulate the legal system. There's loss and disappointment and grief here. Somebody done fucked up when it came to you. Somebody is, oh. Imagine trying to hold a high priestess down. Trying to take me out. It ain't gonna work. That man love you. It ain't gonna work. Let me tell you what's happening. They dying. I ain't lying. Cause you on your divinity. Your path that you got with God, that's most important. And anybody who thought that they can come in between that shit, well, I guess you just gonna have to feel that wrath. You're gonna have to feel that wrath. Alright? Our moment on the bottom. This is what the fuck they don't see. This is what they don't see. Somebody don't like the fact that you're balanced. You say, yeah, they crazy as hell. Ain't they crazy as a motherfucking fuck wrong with them? They don't like the fact that, no, long-term investment. Somebody been doing this shit for a long time. Somebody has been looking at you as an investment. All right? The fuck? Now, what I tell you what's going to happen to this person. If RIP come out this deck, I know so. It's damn shit. It's family. This is family. So pay attention who's sick at this time. Pay attention. Alright? This is somebody who portrays to be a nice guy, but they ain't shit. All they... Imagine trying to ruin my life, or imagine trying to ruin your life, and you get ill, and you get stuck in a mental prison, and you just go crazy, and all you can do is sit there and shake your head, bitch, because you crazy as fuck now. All right. All right. There's new beginnings when it comes to you and this person, you and your soulmate. All right. Nothing is happening. Shit is renewing. All right. This motherfucker got to worry about doctor's visits and shit, but not for long. Not for long though. Because they're gonna meet their maker soon. So they ain't gonna have to worry about these hospital bills much longer. Okay? That's a fucking fact. That is a motherfucking fact. Isolation, loneliness, and withdrawal. Withdrawal from air supply is what I heard. You can't be fucking with everybody. Everybody ain't meant to be fucked with. Aw, who's mad? Didn't I tell you they're mad at your money too? This is the type of person you could smile and they be like, I hate that bitch smile. Like, what the fuck? I ain't even did shit. This is somebody who's not happy with themselves. Alright? Hold on one second. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I knew their ass was gonna come early. Alright. Wealth is here. Wealth. Damn, that shit came out again. It's your wealth. You said fight air. That's what they doing. Because if you thought you could come against God, it's crazy. This is what's gonna happen to them. This is what they going through now. Harry, you are correct. It's fun. It's a fun boy who is sick and dying. Let's just throw him out. What the?
Not right now. Can you come back?
Come back, no.
No, they're not
Come
coming
back, no.
What? They can't. Okay, but tell them that they're gonna have to wait 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yes. What the fuck you mean? What you mean you can't come back? Yes, you can. You don't have a choice. All right, ascending and distant future. Oh. Oh. Perfect. All right, enamel is here. Enamel. So somebody is. This person was obsessed with you. And them motherfuckers crashing out. You hear me? I don't even think he was on the live when I told you. One that I used to deal with. He crashing out, sending me all these apology videos, talking about he don't want me to send no bad juju. Bitch, I ain't even think about you. You know that bad juju coming back here where I ain't got to do shit. That's why you want to be in my good graces. It's a fuck now. All right? These people are going through it right now, as they should. All right? You're emotionally stable. They are emotionally fucked up. All right? From doing voodoo. A betrayal. And they thinking that you wouldn't know, but you a fucking divine feminine. Come on now. You want to see what the outcome finna be? Death. So, that is your reading. You ain't got nothing to worry about. That ain't your damn energy. I knew it. Because it ain't no reason why you should be sending no energy like that. As wonderful as a person as you are, absolutely the fuck not. Death and poverty. Yeah. You are very welcome. And don't you ever think that you got to feel that feeling alone again. Because even if I pull one card for you, I'm going to do it. You ain't going to be feeling like that at all. We don't do that. Because that's going to stop you from receiving your manifestation. If you feeling down, because the highest level is love, happiness, no matter what's going on. That's when things flow into your life easily. So don't you ever feel like that again. And that's for anybody on this live. If you feel like you just can't do no damn more, inbox me. I'll tell you something to keep you going. I will tell you something to keep you going. Ain't that real? No, it's not cold outside. The fuck?
You said it's cold outside.
Is it? Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna get off now. All right, but I love you guys. I will see you in a few. All right, if you're wanting a reading before I come back on, inbox me. All right, and I'll do it before I come back on. Miss Williams, keep me posted during the day, okay, on how you feel. Thank you, ma'am. I love you guys. All right, and if you want to read it, just hit me up. I'll do a personal video for you, and then I'll send it to you. If you have questions, you can attach your questions as well, and I'll get that answer for you. See you guys later.